Okay, so sorry about that. I'm walking back in from my bedroom. Well, not my bedroom. I'm sorry. I'm in front of the kitchen. I have to grab my snack, and I'm reading all this. This is literally, in my opinion, this is kind of stupid. This. Listen, in my opinion, I feel like nothing is wrong with this channel at all. In my opinion, though, cause because apparently, from my understanding, the dad's non-binary. So she probably learned about LGBTQ and a lot of sexualities from her father. And if she feels like that she is a she, you have no right to be able to say, she's in kindergarten, blah blah blah. She's not, she doesn't know what she's talking about. No, that's just stupid. I'm not gonna hear this out. And the thing is, since I was a young age, I kept on evolving from all of the things. And I'm not gonna say like, yeah, and if everyone's saying like, yeah, you've changed over time, that doesn't mean anything. In my opinion, that doesn't mean anything. You can always choose your gender identity, no matter what. If you prefer to be called a he, him, she, her, if you're genderfluid, non-binary, demi-girl, demi-boy, whatever it is, still, no one has the right to be able to say like she doesn't know what she is. She doesn't know this, blah blah blah. Cause listen, I'm young, but yeah, I know what I am as a gender. Sure, I have a feminine hairstyle because my mom chose it, but that does not mean for a second that I am any less masculine than I want to be. Just like she can't be, just like she can be. She can be a she all she wants. But that does not mean you should have the right, you don't have any right to say in all of this that she can't be who she wants to be. It's just stupid, in my opinion, that you think you have the right to be able to say anything. You have no right to say anything in this world. Just because she might be 9 does not mean that you can just walk up to her and just say you can't choose your gender identity. You can choose who you want to be. But if someone's explaining you to a gender that you might be, or how genders work and how you can choose to be who you are, it doesn't mean you should abuse it and be like, I identify as a microwave. I identify as the American flag. My pronouns are United States of America. If you mean in a joking way, sure. But if you're saying, oh, I can identify with whatever I want, so I can be this. No, that's not how it works. Just because that's how you want to identify as, well, okay, no. Okay, just because the person saying I identify as whatever I want, does not mean you have the right to swoop in and just say whatever you want and saying about your identity. You know? Makes sense? Literally, just because you are not 100%,
My best
just because you're not, when you were a kid, you were doing this and that, doesn't mean times change. Oh, I'm sorry, grandma. I'm sorry, grandpa, whatever your age is. I'm sorry, teenager, whatever you at right now, I don't know. Doesn't mean you have the right to swoop in and say just what, because when you were a kid you didn't have the privilege to say what you wanted to be. Does not mean you should be swooping in and saying that she can't be who she wants to be. That's ridiculous, unacceptable at your age. If you are 15 up, why are you commenting on a family channel that supports LGBTQ, saying, oh, this and that about them, saying that the dog can't choose their identity? And even if you are like a part of the LGBTQ community, that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. Do you like to be discriminated about your sexuality and your gender identity? Even if you are older? No! So why should you have the right to swoop in and say, she can't be a she? That's ridiculous. If you are 15 up, get your brain together. Use 2 brain cells. It is not that hard. I know it sounds cringy to be yelling at a screen, but truly, that it's acceptable for you to not act at your age, and to be saying that someone can't be who they want to be, when in reality, of the LGBTQ people know how it's like to be discriminated against because of your sexuality, because of your gender identity. But you are going against the parent who is non-binary, going against a child who quote unquote can't be a she and can't know their gender identity. That's just ridiculous. What is wrong with you people? You say you're probably LGBTQ. You say you're this. You say you're that. But yet, you never seem to be like it, do you? You don't. The only thing you see is another opportunity to comment something about the girl, comment something about the parents, comment everything that you know will probably get some type of controversy. Something you know that you don't think is right in your head, but is wrong to the girl. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, I know some of these people are kids. Or, if they're not kids, they're grown people. Yet they're saying someone can't choose their own gender identity. And if you are at least 20 years old and you're saying this, you are slow. I'm going to be free with you guys. I'm sorry for yelling. I don't know how long it's going to be in the audio, but whatever at this point. You are whatever age you are. And I know, once again, like I said, I know some of these people are grown. You aren't allowed to say that. Sorry, almost. I'm not trying to be so unfamily friendly right now. But I'm just going to say this is BS. And so, some of my friends that know me off of Discord, I'm going to say this. I don't know when I'm going to go back on Discord. And also, I know I'm not very family friendly on there. Just like a lot of other YouTubers probably aren't. But listen, on this channel, I try to be as family friendly as possible. Unless I'm trying to make a joke or something. Or I'm posting more adult content. But this is one of the times it's one of those OA contents except for like, at least if you're at least 10, you understand, 10, 9, 8. If you understand what LGBTQ is and gender identity and understand what I'm talking about, yeah, then you're allowed to watch this at least. Because I'm saying at least 8 and up if you know what LGBTQ is and you support it. Yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm trying to be as family friendly as possible because I don't want to get demonetized or canceled over stuff like this. But listen, I'm just going to sum this up real quickly. Anyone who's saying that you cannot be who you want to be because you're 9 years old and you can't choose your gender identity, that's stupid. Especially if you're a part of the LGBTQ community. And you're saying, and you know what it feels like. Once again, I've faced many controversies with people that are homophobic. But does that mean I attack this child? And say you can't choose your own gender identity? You're too young? Do I blame the parents? No. Also, there's a difference between being slow and staying your opinion. I feel like this is one of those times that you're staying your opinion, that's just slow. AKA stupid if you're that slow and you don't know what slow means when you're referring to a person. But listen, I'm sorry that you can't support everyone and everything, but it does not mean you have the right to come into a channel that's literally about LGBTQ, saying you're a part of it, but yet you're still going to do this. I'm not attacking the parent because, yes, the parent is recording it, but so what? She's having a sleepover. She's doing this. She's doing that. She's happy. And that should not matter to what you guys think at all. And do they care? No. Otherwise, this will have a big shiny star on it. A big shiny heart. That's how much they don't care when they look at the hate comments. To the point where they don't reply. And if they did reply before, they're just so over it now because you guys want to keep speaking something. This is absolute BS. That's all I really wanted to say. Don't go support this channel. And when I say support, I say do not hate. If I find one person in this comment section, like hours later or something, that are subscribed to my channel and I'm seeing homophobic stuff about this little child, that's when I know we're going to have a big problem. And I don't mean like a normal problem in a fighting discussion. I mean first we're going to have a big long conversation if I see one of my subscribers down here saying a bunch of stuff about this child. Well, also part of LGBTQ. First, I'm going to figure out if you're a subscriber or not. Second of all, if I see your subscriptions on and I see me on there after I literally just posted this video, that's when you know that we're going to have a big issue. And once we have a big issue, that's how you know you're about to get blocked. And or you're about to get your comment deleted, you're about to get blocked from my entire channel as a whole. Because once again, I'm not dealing with this. I'm genuinely not in the mood. That's all I want to say. I'm sorry for all of these long videos. I'm sorry, I just had to get this off my chest. Even though it's not me going through this, well, I know what it's like. But I'm just so sick of tired of seeing people say they're LGBTQ friendly, but yet they're still discriminating, because some of these people, from what I've seen, aren't really LGBTQ supporters, at least from my perspective. Because I've seen people that pretend to be a part of LGBTQ, but in reality, they're just so rude about it, they don't care about it. That's personally from my experience. I'm gonna say they're fake LGBTQ supporters because of my experience. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean they aren't, or they are. I love you guys, and goodbye. I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. My voice hurts.